Hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another monthly update. And this has not been the best month for me. I'm serious. This was one of the worst months I've ever had ever since January and December. I thought February was going to be better, but over time, my things faded. My thoughts faded away. It was all because of past controversies I started getting back into. People giving me accusations online. People think I'm seeking, and some people keep on trying to literally attention seek online. And that was one person that I called out the minutes began before I began recording. And this was someone I used to know. Anyway, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get all of this sorted, be open and honest, and what really happened. So let's just start, I guess. It all began on June 2023, and this is where I was beginning my new journey on YouTube, and it wasn't going off to a good start. As far as from what I can remember, I was still very new to the YouTube community and role playing style, because I haven't role played in over 10 years. Because the last time I role played was back in 2013, and that was when I was like 4 years old at the time. And I was role playing with cars, and this is where I got into the Cars franchise. And it only got worse and worse over time. And that on one particular day on June was where the day it broke me. I was role playing usual. I noticed the video from Mario. I checked it out. I was wondering what was up, so I just went on to roleplay. And when I was still joining the pit bombing crew, which I still am to this day, so thanks to my bros. And this is where my roleplay skills got out of control. I started getting yelled at, and then I think during 2023 at the time, people were actually sending me death threats online. And this absolutely scared the crap out of me. It actually really did. I think on that day, I got really traumatized to the point I nearly got myself with the self-harm thing again. Luckily, I didn't. It was all thanks to the help of my loving family. I didn't even get why I was getting so much hate from that time. And that was when I was learning to conquer my fear less than a few months later, and this is where I got to my better role-playing skills, which I still have today. The worst part was about February of this month was multiple arguments. It started with my brothers were starting to argue again, and this was where one of my brothers started pushing me away, and I was only trying to help them. And them pushing me away like this just shows how much they don't even care about my offer online as well. This is one of the reasons I could have stayed off the platform. And there was another drama I got into, which ended up literally breaking things. And also, I was trying to be more active than usual. And this is the problem too. People would not shut up. And this was from people at my actual school. And it just got worse and worse over time. And I'm not talking about the people online. I still love them, but my school people did not take it well. At least one of my school friends ended up believing what I was going through. As far as I know, she did give me a lot of training during my time period because I was still learning to go for the gym. And I just really hope by the end of this month, by the start of March, this better be better. For what I know, this could be the only channel I'm going to be keeping for now, because I will announce at the end of this video that I will be using this Tails the Cutest Fox channel. Oh, amazing, you know. This will be, I will admit now, this channel will be undergoing a name change and a profile change too, and I just really hope this comes successful this time. And there was another drama I got into after the revisiting the other drama, the Kaiju drama. A few days ago, Kaiju decided it would be a good idea to say this really inappropriate word online, and this is where he started getting a bunch of controversy afterwards. After this got released, he posted a now deleted post stating that one of these PDF file accounts were lyrics, and it was really heartbreaking me to death. And this is where I posted something on Discord. After this happened, I went to confront him in person. To confront him on Discord with this voice message.
I'm sorry to say this, man, but I'm officially cutting eye reviews. I couldn't believe what you actually effing declared.
I wouldn't explain the full situation properly because, And then after that, people were taking his side for unknown parent or a reason why. And after this happened, more screenshots was going to happen. The worst part was, Lewis nearly had a suicidal thought earlier that week. The worst part was, he ended up sending something, and people, and Kaiju thought he was an attention seeker. Just go to show how desperate. And I said, hopefully they will disagree. You need to understand. That was when he went radio silent for at least a day. At least one day. After Kaiju Blade removed the posters on lyrics, he made a post stating that he deleted the post and he was going to apologize. And the worst part is he tried convincing one of my friends named Darky about the situation. And then one day later, he made this post. One day prior, during the drama, I told two of his girlfriends, Gotcha Ren and Light, that he was manipulating them off camera, which I believe that he still did. But to be honest, he made a fake ass apology with this. My two sweet ladies, if you're reading, I apologize. If I said something offensive or anything, I don't hate you two, right? Anything. Look, I don't hate you two, okay? I was just mad at Luke if I want him to not doing death threats. That's all. That's all I'm saying, right? So yeah. So you can forgive me. If not, then that's fine. I'm not gonna be sad about. So I'll just give you some time to think about it, okay? Bye, my loves. Unfortunately, his fans were taking his side again, which only forgave him. But I don't even think. This is where Lyrics made a response stating this: I can't forgive you now. You're gonna have to give me time to think. Next time, think about what to say before reacting. I don't want it to be spanned as demise anyone. And then Kaiju made a fake response with this. Only a few hours later, I told him that he was offending autistic people, to which Kaiju stated, "Sorry that I offended autistic people. I didn't mean to say that, okay?" Which people were still giving him a voodoo dislike ratio, clearly because he wasn't doing any because he was doing really inappropriate things. The worst part was the craziest part was after this even aired, Light confirmed that she actually broke up with Kaiju. Not some hitching. Kaiju tried to fake his depression for views shortly thereafter, and to be honest, I don't think he will continue. I know he continued on afterwards. Check out the next premiere I'm about to post in for part 2 of the monthly update.